Let's start. Now we are going to discuss Indian economy, first paper of JIB. In that module B, Macmillan MCQs. These MCQs are very important. These are given in the Macmillan book. As you all know, the questions are coming from Macmillan. So please go through these questions. The first question is, the supply side of economics lies greater emphasis on the point of view of producer, global economic, consumer, middleman. The answer is producer. Which of the following would cause the aggregate demand curve to shift to the right? Uh, what is the answer here? The options are the increase in purchases by the federal government, an increase in real interest rates, an appreciation of the American dollar, a decrease in the money supply. The answer is an increase in purchases by the federal government. Which of the following statements is true about supply side economics? The main change made by the main change made by the tax laws of what's the answer? We will go through the answer. The Laffer curve says that if marginal taxes rate fall, tax revenues will rise and the budget deficit will decrease. Adam Smith defined economics as a study of welfare, study of means and ends, study of wealth, none of this. What does Adam Smith define? There are three authors who defined about the study of welfare and study of scarcity, study of wealth. Here, the Adam Smith. Adam Smith defines study of wealth. Okay, the study of welfare defined by, I will write here. Just remember, it's Marshall. Marshall. Okay, sorry, the instead is not perfect. It's Marshall, and also scarcity. There is one thing that is scarcity. Sorry, scarcity is given by Robbins. Three things that is welfare. Welfare is given by Marshall, and wealth is given by Adam Smith. Scarcity is given by Robbins. Just remember these three definitions. What is meant by price discrimination? Increase in price of a commodity over time. A situation where the same product is sold to different consumers for different prices. Subsidization of a product by the government to sell it at a lower price. General decreasing price of a commodity over time. The answer is a situation where the same product is sold to different consumers for different prices. It is nothing but price discrimination. Means if there is a shop, some consumer comes and brought the product for 50 rupees, but the actual price is 30 rupees. And some other came and bargained for it for 40 rupees, and we have given it for 40. And some other came and asked for 20. It is not the limit of the price of the product is 30. So some other have we have given it for 35. So we have selling that product for different prices for different consumers, right? So that we can say as price discrimination. Next, rise in the price of a commodity means how we defined, does it rise in the value of currency only, fall in the value of currency, rise in the value of commodity, fall in the value of currency, and rise in the value of commodity. What it defines, the rise in the price of a commodity means there is fall in the value of the currency only. If there's some product, if some product A, the price of that product from yesterday the price of the product is 45. Okay. Now the price of the product is 55. There is a rise in the price of a commodity. Okay. That means the commodity value has decreased. No, we can say here fall in the value of a currency only means the value of the currency has changed because uh, for preparing that commodity previously what goods we have used now also we are going to use same goods only. But here the commodity value may vary, but here when the price is increasing, the value of the currency is decreasing. Okay, remember it. Macroeconomics deals with all gross domestic product, unemployment rate, price indices. Okay, when the prices of commodity, goods, and services start declining constantly, the phenomenon is known as what's the answer here? Discount field, deflation, negative growth, market capitalism. The answer is deflation. Who is considered as the founder of the field of modern economics? Leon Robbins, Amartya Sen, Adam Smith, Alfred Marshall. I have previously said that Marshall. What does Marshall store? Previously, we have learned no Adam Smith, Marshall, Robbins, scarcity, wealth, welfare. Robbins is scarcity. Adam Smith. Adam Smith is wealth. Marshall. Marshall is welfare. And now, who is the father of field of modern economics? It's Adam Smith. Adam Smith is the founder of modern economics and also study of wealth. Economic growth is usually coupled with deflation, inflation, higher inflation, stagflation. The answer is inflation. Okay, inflation. Macroeconomics considered with the behavior of gross domestic product, individual entities, economy as a whole. None of the above. The answer is individual entities. Which of the following can be outcomes of very high inflation of the economy? What are the things here? What are the answers? Reduction in economic growth, increase in salary, increase in salary, savings, reduction in exports. The answer is two and three. Means, what are the outcomes here? Increasing in savings, reduction in exports. Aims refer to demand, resources, utility, wants. This is a small thing that taken from the Macmillan book. Aims refers to wants. Market economy is in which individuals and private firms make the major decisions about production and consumption. India is a capitalist economy, socialist economy, mixed economy, laissez-faire economy. India is a mixed economy. Laissez-faire economy is what is the meaning of laissez-faire economy? The extreme case of market economy, the extreme case of a compound economy, the extreme case of a mixed economy, none of the this. What is the definition here? The extreme case of a market economy. Market economy is also known as mixed economy, capitalist economy, compound command economy, socialist economy. The answer is capitalist economy. Demand schedule is the relation between demand and quantity growth, relationship between price and quantity growth, relationship between income and demand. What is the answer here? Demand schedule is relationship between price and quantity growth. Okay. Market demand curve obeys the what does market demand curve obeys? Law of downward sloping demand, law of upward sloping demand, law of diminishing, none of this. The answer is law of downward sloping demand is the market demand curve. If you need the notes of all the units of Indian economy and financial company, please come and join our Telegram channel JAIIB Boosters. In that you may get all the material. And also if you like the session, subscribe our unit channel. Forces behind the demand curve. Expectation about future economic conditions, average income, cost of production, both A and B. The answer is cost of production. A downward sloping demand curve relates quantity demanded to supply, income, price demand. The answer is price. Shifts in supply means when changes in factors other than goods own price affect the quantity supplied. When changes in goods own price affect the quantity supplied. Both A and B, none of this. The answer is when changes in factors other than goods own price affect the quantity supplied means if for for we are if we are supplying something, not only the goods is the factor. There are same so many. Okay, by changing those factors also there is a shift in supply, right? The equilibrium price is also known as market price, optimum price, real price, market clearing price. What is the answer? Market clearing price is also known as equilibrium price. Forces behind the supply curve. What are the forces? Cost of production, government policies, technological advances. All are the forces behind the supply curve. Supply curve relates quantity supplied to supply, income, price, demand. It's price. Market equilibrium comes at the price at which quantity demanded equals to quantity produced, supplied, inventory, demand. It's supplied. Which of the following is a capitalist economy? England, India, China. India is a mixed economy. England is a capitalistic economy. Money supply refers to the amount of money in banks, the amount of money with the people, the amount of money in circulation in an economy. None of the above. Money supply is the amount of money in circulation in an economy. Narrow money consists of currency with the public, demand deposits, other deposits with the RBI, currency with the public, time deposits, other deposits. Time deposits, demand deposits, other deposits with RBI, currency with the public and demand reserves. What's narrow money? It's nothing but currency with the public, Demand deposits, other deposits with the RBI. These are the narrow money means. These are the actual money. Time deposits are paid on demand, not paid on demand. Relatively less liquid than cash and demand deposits. Time deposits in not paid on demand. There are two types of deposits: time deposits, demand deposits. Demand deposits will paid on demand, but time deposits only will pay on the limited specified period. So these are not paid on demand. Demand deposits are paid on demand. So the following statement is true about inflation. A rise in the general level of prices leads to fall in purchasing power. Both A and B, none of the above. The answer is a rise in the general level of prices leads to fall in purchasing power. Both are the true for definition of about inflation. Price index used in India to calculate inflation for policy formulation is what are the options? Consumer price index, GDP deflator, wholesale price index, retail price index. What is the answer here? The answer is wholesale price index. Tick odd man out. In this sense, four in these, three are related to one concept and one is not. What is rent, interest, wages, money? What is odd man out? Answer mine. Rent, interest, wages, these are given to someone. Rent is given to some other person, and interest also given to some other person. Wages is also given to some other person. But money is not like that. So money is one odd man out. According to J.M. Kynes, rate of interest and bond prices are related, inversely proportional, directly parallel, horizontal. How rate of interest and price? We have seen previously that T is inversely proportional to R, right? So it's inversely. Keynes explained interest in terms of purely real forces, economic forces, monetary forces, social forces. What is the answer here? Monetary forces. Initial LM stands for liquidity model, liquidity preference and money supply equilibrium, liquidity and money model, liquidity and money. The answer is liquidity difference and money supply equilibrium. IS curve is derived from classical theory, financial liquidity, preference theory of interest, law of diminution, marginal utility, law of marginal utility. The answer is classical theory. LM curve is defined from financial liquidity preference theory of interest. Business cycle is also known as entrepreneurial cycle, economic cycle, vicious cycle, none of this. Economic cycle is also known as business cycle. Tick odd one out, same as previously. Boom, depression, slowdown, recovery. Here, boom means which something has happened. Depression, recovery. Here, only slowdown. Underemployment of both men and materials is the characteristics of which phase? Depression, boom, recovery, recession. It's depression. Which phase of the business cycle is also known as the crisis? In which phase we can say business cycle is in crisis? Boom, depression, recovery, recession. It's recession. Bank is also known as discount rate, subside rate, marginal rate, none of them. Discount rate. Expand CRR, cash reserve ratio. Expand SLR. These CRR, SLR sections also you have to learn. CRR is the section 42(1) of which act, Real Act or RBI Act, you have to know. SLR, statutory liquidity ratio. OMO, open market operations. Expand FRBM, Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act. FRBM Act enacted as law in 2001, 2003, 4, 2000. It's 2003. Expand NCCD, National Calamity Contingent Duty, National Council on Credit and Dependencies, National Council on Commercial and Deregulation, none of the above. The answer is National Calamity Contingent Duty is the expansion of NCCD. That's it for Module D, Macmillan Institute of Indian Economy. Hope everyone benefit of this section. Who feels this session is useful, please subscribe our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel. Thank you, everyone. Keep studying.